Virginia, second son in a rowdy clan. Mama named him John, but legends whisper Texas Jack, a wild and wandering man. Saddled up for the Gray's proud thunder, rode this Stuart through the war's red haze. Came back home with ghosts and hunger, heart torn open, lost in a lonesome daze. Met sweet Margaret in the spring soft bloom, vowed his heart, thought his trails were done. Little Mary's laugh, a boy in the cradle, till the fever stole them one by one. Buried love beneath Missouri's storm, pinned a badge, took his grief out west. Chased down whiskey cards and sorrow, devil may care with a restless chest. Texas Jack, shoot your eye out, Jack fleeing from the ghosts that haunt his track. Ride with a vengeance, ride with a friend, out where the story will never end. Texas Jack with a gun and a grin, trouble that howls on the Wild West wind. Outlaw, preacher, sinner, or kin. Dodge City called, Tombstone's burning, Earp-Holliday, fire in the night. A posse of men cried, we need your iron. Stood his ground for what he deemed was right. Cards on the table, blood on the boards, another name on a wanted sign. Where you from, Jack? They'd murmur low, he'd tip his hat, Virginia most times. Iron Springs, his horse shot down, Doc Holliday's hand in the swirling dust. Stood when the rest fled from the sound, a friend's true heart was all he'd trust. In smoke he saw his life's long toll, love and loss, the roads he'd roam. Preacher's Bible, gambler's iron, silversmith's crew, but Jack rode home. In the quiet, he questioned his marrow. Could a man outrun the blood in his veins? Nailed by a river with tears in the rain, sought a spark to ease his aching pains. Preacher's words and the devil's own laughter wrestled his soul neath a starry sky. Found no peace, but kept on riding. Texas Jack, too stubborn to die. Back east to Virginia's Green Mountains, met a woman with a steady hand. Ellen's strength tamed his restless core, built a home on a hard-won land. But the past still stirred in his quiet hours, blood on his boots, old tales to spin. In those fields he found his shadow, and the world at last let him win. Texas Jack, shoot your eye out, Jack faced his haunted past and didn't turn back. Rode with a vengeance, rode with a friend, out where the story will never end. Texas Jack with a gun and a grin, trouble that howls on the Wild West wind. Outlaw, preacher, sinner, or kin. So if you're drifting down a red dirt highway and the wind hums low with his name, see him round the fire where the old tales linger. Texas Jack, wild and untamed. Cowboy pass his story through the starlight, from saloon to the prairie's wide brim. Raise a glass to the man who rode with fire in the wild, and every man lives within him. Oh, spark of Jack in the heart's untamed.